that's happening here, I'm sure it's not that big of an
He's
issue for the Trump
clearly just
campaign to
said
pay him
he don't want
accordingly if
Trump
that's the
using their
case here.
song, his
If you
daddy's
look at
song,
someone like Elton
because
John, he's an example of someone he is way
it's
too rich and
Trump.
way too established to be bought and paid for. He does not care about playing into the antics of, oh, I'm a celebrity. That means that I need to be far left and I need to be anti-Trump. Because majority of celebrities either do not care, or a lot of them have began to lean very conservative over the last 5 years. And if you talk to a lot of them here in LA, but they're not public about it because they still have this idea that if they at all tiptoe in the waters of potentially voting Republican, then they're going to be canceled. But I really don't think that that
Why
should
should they be
matter. I
scared?
should not be hearing so much about whether or not Taylor Swift is Republican. That should be the most irrelevant issue that is on the table. We should be focusing on the issues that are actually happening in our country, but instead we're looking at the celebrities and looking at them as if they're supposed to be the ones leading our country.
All right, Jill Stein, do you play music when you do campaign events and things?
Oh, that's Jill
No,
Stein?
usually I don't. I keep those.
Okay, now I
businesses
know.
entirely separate. They kind of occupy different parts of your
I did
brain.
not know that was
So
Jill Stein.
I'm
I
not
remember
an
her.
artist or a musician in
Yeah,
the
she
political
should get
world
her
at
shine.
all.
This is
I
about all she
really
go get.
respect, the right of artists to decide, how their work is going to be used. I think it's fine for it to be used if they want, and fine for them to say, no, this is very, this is very.
Yeah, I
precious
remember when
information.
she was
I
on the
don't want
card.
it
I
used
remember when she
by
was on the
a
card.
candidate that really violates the values of the work of art.
My problem with all this.
Totally respect.
Yeah, I
the
mean, my
decisions
problem,
that are
Emily,
made
with all
here.
this is that you can go to a massive party, a nightclub.
Now they mad.
5,000 people in it.
They don't
Half of
want
them might be
Trump
maggots.
using their music.
And the
Now they
DJ
mad.
might play all sorts of songs, right? What's the difference?
I mean, respectfully, I completely disagree with everyone. I think it's
yeah.
a song. I think music is for everybody. I
No.
think it is absolutely silly to put any politics with any kind of music. It's music. It's for
No.
everybody. It's truly that black and white. The first guy's statement is so hypocritical. He's like, it's not political, it's not personal. And then he goes on about how he doesn't like Donald Trump. I'm like, so this is clearly very personal. And of course, now you want money out of it. I get if, you violate something, you should pay. But it's so funny because I'm like, now of course it's personal. And the second one, do you notice how they have to start off? They're like, you're not endorsing Donald Trump and you're not a fan of him. And then he has nothing but nice things to say about him. I'm sorry. Frankly, it's very silly in general and it shouldn't matter at all.
I sort of agree. I just think music's for all. And also, you're right.
Music is for everyone.
Yeah, enough for her.
As the interview progresses, we don't know if
Music is for everyone, but no, there's a business side to music.
Here's the real question for Emily and Piers. Let's say that you and your friends recorded songs as part of your band, and Hitler wanted to use those songs during one of his presentations. Would you be happy with that?
I would ban him immediately.
Well, then there you go. Then apparently you agree that artists should have control over who plays the music.
Right, exactly.
Full circle. I want to quickly talk about another moral maze.
Exactly.
I think he wants the check.
Yeah, I think he wants both, actually.
Yeah, I think he just wants money, if I'm being honest.
Yeah, I suspect that's the case.
I
I
can't blame
think
him.
it's
I take the
Donald
check
Trump who
too.
wants the check, and Kamala Harris.
Yeah,
the
I mean,
politicians
personally, I would.
No, Jill. Bye, Jill. You got your little shine. Bye, Jill. Back to your hole. Back to your hole. Back to your hole.
The Justice Department is allegedly.
Oh, and then he said he wouldn't let Hitler use his song. Why you won't let Hitler use your song? Why you won't let Hitler use your song? What? Sound like you said? Sound like he said.
Media producers funneled nearly $10 million to an unnamed. Have the lawyers emailed you yet?
No, nobody actually sues for defamation in the YouTube world. It's just a thing that people say because they have no idea what the actual malice standard is, and they have no idea what anything entailing a lawsuit is. My biggest issue with this is I do believe, assuming everything led on the indictment is true, that the 6 commentators weren't told explicitly that they were being hired by what was ostensibly an arm of the Russian propaganda machine.
But I think they had a feeling.
Dave Rubin and Tim were getting offered such exorbitant amounts of money that
I think they had a feeling they was.
the question: Would you purport to be a journalist, or in Tim Pool's case, an investigative journalist, and you don't even stop and you're like,
Right? Who's this guy giving me all this money?
Political organization. Sure, why not? That's wild to me.
Javier, is it problematic list or not?
Can you say that one more time?
Is it problematic?